All right. Welcome back to the Gemini Lounge, where there's always a rerun of the Rocker Files playing in one corner, and in another corner there's reruns of Soul Train playing. All day, all night. No, really, welcome back to Black Bear News, where everything is connected and all the viewers are smarter than the average bear. Good to see you. We're live on YouTube, Rockfin, and on Twitter. Whatever channel you're on, watching on, like it, repost it, share it. It's okay. Go ahead and put these videos in a Twitter feed or a Facebook feed or something. It would be interesting if you could do. You can't really do something like that on YouTube, can you? Yeah. Well, sorry that the show just kind of sprang up. I've had a really crap day, an absolute crap day, and yesterday was a really crap day too. So I've had two absolutely terrible days. Terrible. I guess terrible is relative, but it's just very frustrating, crappy days. So, and just thinking about it fills me with a small amount of rage. So, I don't know if that's a really good way to do the show or not, but I'm so frustrated. I don't really know what to do with the frustration. But, anyways, the crappiness is over and we're here. So, what up? We're here to talk about the state of the planet. And hello, let's see, Rockfin people. Sama's here. I can't tell if anybody's watching on Twitter. I guess so. Did you see? So there's a bunch of things to talk about. Sorry, my voice is a little raggedy. Yes, something's in the water. Exactly. You know why I'm filled with rage? I'll tell you. Something's in the water says, I'm not sure you're seeing it, but there's some dumbass people out there. Yes. Yes. The devil's the rapist is here. It says, let it out. No, I know it says therapist, but I like the devil's the rapist. Anyways, I'm frustrated. So when I wasn't working, I was frustrated because I didn't have any money to pay bills and stuff, and being broke is no fun. But but I can tell you, my frustration level was, right here, right here. Trump says we can have it all. Yeah, right. That's exactly what I was doing. That's why my voice is messed up right now, because I was screaming. I didn't know what to do with it, and I was just screaming at the top of my lungs inside of my car, and all I did was screw my voice up. I didn't, but I had to do it. I had to do something because I was gonna like break something, which is not good. Did you see? Real quick, did you see that Twitter said they're going to make likes private? This is very interesting to me. Twitter said they're going to make likes private so that you can get better for you content. And I was like, I was like, really? There. What's interesting about that to me is uh, I've been purposely not liking things and not retweeting. Not, I'll see a lot of posts that I'm interested in, but what I will do is just save them, or not even save the save button, but like hit the copy link and save them somewhere else. Uh, but I'm trying to mess with the algorithm. I'm trying to purposely screw with the algorithm on Twitter, right? I'm purposely only liking and retweeting certain kinds of things. And so I'm trying to see, I'm just running an experiment. I'm running an experiment. And so Twitter saying that likes are going to be private makes me think, really? How private? Like, so private from people, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know what that means. Private from Twitter? Private from the algorithm? Right? They're trying to say, I think they're trying to say, like what you want. It's just, it's almost like they were talking to me. They were like what you want, because we want to give you the content that you want to see. But you're afraid to like things because you think it's, right? It's going to ruin your little social silo, right? Your little social niche. Anyways. So I'm wondering, how private are the likes? I'm going to still keep doing I'm not going to like I'm not going to like certain things on purpose because I'm trying to screw with the algorithm a little bit. I'm trying to run my own algorithmic experiment. I'm trying to out algorithm the algorithm. I'm trying to tell the algorithm something else about me that it thinks it knows me, and I'm like, ha ha ha, you don't know me. B. Anyways. What's up, Rich Diana? What's up, Bella? What's up, Aaron? Because Aaron, it's on purpose. Gregory is here. My issue is that so when I wasn't working, I wasn't really like confronted with a lot of humanity. Like I was kind of just in my house doing my own thing most of the time. So I was really only interacting with like people I like and people in my life, right? Like I wasn't really like out in the world that much. And every time I did go out in the world, like out in the city, I was like, like, oh my God, no. And now I'm like out around and like out in traffic and out in the world like every day. And I think that's like rationing up my my frustration level. Anybody see that the petrodollar is no more? The petrodollar is no more. Jazz Farm, what's up? What does that mean? What does that mean to you and to me? Orcs are out everywhere. And the problem with being out in the world is that the world is filled with just a high level of incompetence. And it's probably always been that way. A high level of mediocrity. It's probably always been that way. And I'm just like, I don't want to. I'm just not. I just want to stay in my little bubble. It's good comments going on here. Jazz Farm, about the end of the petrodollar, it means that we won't be able to fund everything on debt because no one will buy it. Also, China has been selling treasuries, right? They own a bunch of U.S. treasuries. And they're selling them, and that means bad things too. um, Aaron says June 9th, more inflation as the dollars flew back home than chickens are coming home. China's, yeah, and they've been buying gold. They have been. Rockfin people, what do you got to say? What do you got to say for yourselves? Come on. Twitter people, what you got to say for yourselves? Come on. Okay, nothing. All right. Let's see. Life-threatening flash flood emergency has been declared due to catastrophic flooding. Multiple water resources are underway. This is Miami. What did I say about Miami? What have I been saying about Miami for years? Not that I have anything against people in Miami. I've just been saying, like, your time in Miami is your days are numbered, right? You know. And there's a lot of people that are just like, doop-a-doo. Life is going forward just the same as ever for as long as I can imagine. And I'm not, everything's going to be fine if I just keep on doing the same thing. Right? If I, just have the same caviar wishes and old English dreams. I don't know. It's all TikTok, Deline. I hear you though. I hear you. Yeah, but well, Max, the thing is that let's read a little bit about it, shall we? Why? Because this is it's pretty big news. This is pretty big news. 50 years ago, we went off the gold standard under Nixon and went on to the petrodollar standard. And a lot of people thought that was the beginning of the end. And now the end of the petrodollar means the end of the end, I guess. I don't know. The end times are here, something. A lot of people are very concerned about this. And maybe it won't matter. I don't know. Rashina says we're going to have to live within our means. That's un-American. Okay, let's look at a couple things because we're here. This day has been all over the place, but let's at least get in some news, shall we? Let's get in some news. Get into some news. Let's get in the news boat and float downstream. You couldn't find anything? Yeah, Max, debt is going up $1 trillion. I don't think it's every 100 days. I heard it was every 10 days. Is that a gross over exaggeration? I mean, $1 trillion every 100 days would be a lot, but every 10 days is like what? I think it's every 10 days. Anyways, let's look at this from Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore. Um, what was I just about to do? Saudi Arabia's petrodollar exit, a global finance paradigm shift. The financial world is bracing for a significant upheaval following Saudi Arabia's decision not to renew its 50-year petrodollar deal with the United States, which expired on Sunday, June 9th. And, so many people have already been covering. I mean, we talked about this a couple days ago. Guys, get in here and flood the chats with comments. I'm going to try and read what I can. Osama's holding it down on Rockfin, but I will keep, keep apprised of Twitter and Rockfin. Funny things going on with my YouTube channel and with, there's more people show up in the chats, the number of people that are supposedly watching goes down. I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. There's more people in the chats in the last 5 minutes. More people showed up, and the number of people watching goes down. I don't understand how that makes any sense. Oftentimes, and people have pointed this out after my videos are over in the comment section, they're like, how are there more likes than views of this video? What is happening? YouTube, what is happening to my channel? What is going on? I see you. I see what you're doing. There are more likes than views on my video. That is just impossible. That's, mathematically impossible. You guys are just obvious. You're screwing around and it's obvious. Maybe I should sue you for fraud. I'll just do a one-man lawsuit. I'm going to sue you for fraud, for rigging my numbers and screwing around and screwing with my numbers and, psychological damage. I don't know, whatever. It's bullshit. Jimmy Dore says, this story should be the top story on every newscast and front page headline of every newspaper, but it's not even being talked about. Just like it wasn't talked about when the petrodollar was propping up the American economy. Every country in the world holds huge amounts of U.S. dollars because of the petrodollar. There are more $100 bills in Russia than there are in the USA. That was because of the petrodollar. This is all going away, and there's going to be a precipitous drop in the value of the U.S. dollar. This is bigger than most people can grasp, mostly because the petrodollar was never explained to them in the first place. This means soon the U.S. dollar will no longer be the reserve currency of the world. That will spark a Great Depression inside the U.S. that we can't print money to fix. All these kind of calamities were supposed to happen under Trump, where our old friends stopped working with us and the world turned against the U.S. Of course, all this is happening precisely because of the neocon policies of war and sanctions that Biden has implemented and the media has cheered on. You won't be told about this on the corporate news anytime soon, and when it finally is discussed, they won't tell you the truth about it, and certainly won't tell you what exactly caused it to happen. It's now kind of too late for the revolution to fix this country. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows about that? It ain't over till it's over. I still think some organization I still think some unified organization among the people can actually, steer things around. If people are actually like educated, activated, motivated, You know, I can't think of a better way to motivate people than telling them that it's all over and there's nothing you can do. That is the most motivational thing I can think of to tell people. I don't know. Did I see the brown water in Pacific Beach? No. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Debt trillion 10 days. Oh no, it's 100. I guess it's 100 days. Where did I hear 10 days? I thought, man, that's every 10 days is a little bit. Well, this also could be, you know, what the national media is telling us is $1 trillion every 100 days. I feel like I've heard different numbers. But do you know how much $1 trillion is? That's 3 trillion a year. I mean, that is a magnificent amount of money. That is a staggering amount of money. $1 trillion. Yeah, Jazz Farm, which is probably why they tried to. Anyways, it's probably why a lot of people were sacrificed, right, or left to their own devices over the last few years. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. You know what I'm talking about? Right? A lot of people were left just, you know, in the wind, as it were. And so that took a lot of Social Security payments off the books. I mean, you know, it's handy, isn't it? Sure is handy. Um, let's see. From Doomer Girl News, Gen Xers, that's me. Probably a lot of you. The Gen Xers, um, they have more cancer cases than prior generations. Let's see. Apple is now worth $1 trillion. Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's look at this from Doomer Girl News. We're all, we're all doomers, right? We're all in the club on one level or another. Even if, it's okay. You can be a doomer and still talk about solutions, but you can still pretty solidly be a doomer. I know it sounds contradictory. It's okay. I think somebody was trying to tell me that you couldn't hold two conflicting ideas in your head at one time in the chats a couple months ago. I'm telling you, you can, and if you can, you're probably better off for doing so. It's okay. Okay, PFAs accumulate over a lifetime, and Gen X has been around cheap plastic and modern chemicals since day one. It's funny. A family member called me the other day with a memory. All right, fine. Why is this in? Chinese. This what the hell? I live in the United States. Why am I getting this? What is this? Can I just get the uh anyways, that's weird. Sorry guys. No, no, I don't. Oh, I must have hit that on accident. Whoops. My bad. Boomer plastics were more toxic. Yes. Anyways, a family member called me with a memory, and the memory involved a plastic, like cheese grater with a bowl, and I still own. It belonged to my dad. I still have that thing, and as a memory, it's like whoa, I still have that. It's like 40 years old, but it's plastic. Then I started thinking about how many toxins have leached out of this thing over 40, had to be 40, 45 years old. Or how toxic is this plastic, right? This is pre, BPs, BPAs, and PFAs, and pre any of that. Anybody knowing anything? This is better living through plastic era, right? Plastic, and it made me. I looked at it and I was like, as a memento, it's cool. I don't know that I ever want to touch it again. Do I ever want to actually like allow the food I'm going to eat to touch that thing? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Wendy DeLeese says they say that Vladimir Putin is mysteriously he's just a smart guy. He just, he just knows a couple of people, Know what I'm saying? As president of Russia, you know a lot of people, You get to know a lot of very, very influential people. He's mysteriously acquired about 1/10 of $1 trillion. Isn't that 10 billion? As his, or no, 100 billion. Sorry, that's a lot of money. 100 billion is a lot of, $1 billion is a lot of money. The fact that people have multiple billions of dollars is wild. That is a lot of money. It's wild. It's wild to me. Anyways, he has $100 billion, and that's his personal fortune now that he has been dictator of the petro country of Russia for a number of years. I don't know. I don't know how he does it. You did hear that, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and Mitch McConnell and, all those people have pretty big portfolios too. They do. What do they get paid? Those people, it's like 400 grand a year, which is a lot of money. But still, how does somebody that gets paid under $500,000 a year have $200 million in wealth? And they happen to be very powerful, prominent politicians. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. These people are they're smart. They're smart. $1 million ain't much today. That's right. Ain't that the truth? Yeah. Got $1 million, you got to make it stretch, I mean, next thing you know, you'll be eating tuna or cat food. Not tuna, cat food. That smells like tuna. I agree, Jazz Farm, there should be no billionaires. Let's read this. I'll stop talking. I hope I didn't make all the Southern people mad yesterday. I wasn't trying to make Southern people sound bad. I love Southern people. I just don't know how they do it. I don't know how you live in the South. I mean, maybe where I live is considered the South, but not the same. It's not the same. Living in the South is a different kind of living. And some people love it, enjoy it. I don't know. Jazz Farm says living in Boulder, medium home prices are $2 million. Yeah, yeah. L.A., L.A. too. L.A. too. Uh, Jazz Farm here. I mean, the housing prices are so crazy that we have literal shanty towns, being built. Like it used to be homeless people. First, it was homeless people. It was a lot of people living on Skid Row, a lot of people living under bridges, and then it was a lot of tents. A lot of tents. You'd see tents everywhere, tent cities. And now, now it's progressed to like people are just building like houses on the sidewalk, right? You just have like, you know, uh, pieces of wood, 2x4s, just slapped together, to create like a home. Like people are putting up shanties. It's like that now. Because there are way more homeless people than whatever the number is, like quadruple that number. That's how many homeless people there are. Like whatever they say the homeless number is absolute nonsense. No, no. Like double it, triple it, quadruple it. That's the real number of homeless in this country. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. And I drove through Skid Row today, and I was like, God dang it. It's wild, and it's huge. It's getting bigger every day. Um, Research pair finds Gen X people more susceptible to cancers than prior generations. A pair of biostatisticians at the U.S. National Cancer Institute has found that members of Generation X are more susceptible to many kinds of cancers than their parents or grandparents were. In their study published in the journal JAMA Network Open, Philip Rosenberg and Adalberto Miranda Filo analyzed cancer rates for multiple groups of people by age using data from the surveillance, epidemiology, and end result program's 13 registry database. Anyways, in this work, they focus exclusively on the likelihood of people of a given generation developing cancer of any type. To that end, they analyzed data from the surveillance. Why am I reading the same thing twice? It's annoying. Filler. I know you got paid by the word, and you snuck 2 paragraphs in that were exactly the same paragraphs. I see how you're doing. Yes, Bella. The Malut, the Mashoot, the Mawale. Shantytown. Uh, Anyways, then we're going down here, down here. The researchers found that Gen X people have a higher rate of cancer overall than their parents or grandparents. You're welcome. More specifically, they found women in the group are more likely to develop leukemia, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, ovarian, pancreatic, colon, uterine, rectal, kidney, and thyroid cancers. Men in the group are more likely to develop prostate, rectal, kidney, and thyroid cancers. Ouch. On the other hand, they did find that the group was less likely to develop other types of cancer, so that's good news. Women in the group were less likely to develop cervical and lung cancers, and because they stopped smoking, Gen Xers stopped smoking, and they stopped sticking things up their. Sorry, sorry. A lot of women stop using certain products, feminine products, because toxic is all get out. Get it out. Get it out. Let's keep going. Sorry. And men, in the group were less likely to develop prostate, rectal, kidney, and thyroid cancers. Wait, they said what? I'm confused. They said that they were more likely to develop these cancers and then said that they were less likely to develop the same cancers. I am confused. Anyways, there you go. Isn't that interesting? Rockfin showed up. All right. So, or Osama's there. Okay, Osama showed up on Rockfin. As of June 1st, the 365-day running mean for the global surface temperature has reached 1.63. A whole year. Running mean for a whole year. That means breached, my friends. Above the 1850-1900 pre-industrial baseline. Also, the daily anomaly is back up over 1.7 C as of June 1st. Yeah. I got your email, Osama. I just had a... I got it. I'm going to check all those links out, man. I just had a day where I just couldn't really... I couldn't really do anything. They give me a choice. Okay. Bella says, my dad died of bladder cancer. The doctor said smoking is the leading cause of that. He never smoked, but he had a prostatectomy, and radiation. That was the second leading cause. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Bella. Yeah. Right. You keep hearing the stat. Like, what's the, it's like leading causes of death due to, fill in the blank. And always third or fourth on the list is medical procedures, right? So when you go in to get something fixed, you have to realize that the fix is just as likely to kill you as the thing you're getting that thing you're getting fixed. Yelling at my windshield does take time out of my day. Jesus, yeah, a lot of work. All right. Yeah. Well, that's a scary thought, Serenity. Yeesh. Yikes. You guys are a downer. Jeez. So just like negative, you guys. You're so negative. Anyways, Florida is getting zapped and whacked. Where'd my Miami post go? In Sarasota, 3-hour rainfall today was a 1 in 1,000 year event. This is from Jeff Biradelli. Let's look. A 1 in 1,000 year event, also new all-time record for most rainfall in 1 hour, with almost 4 inches. 4 inches of rain in an hour. Golly. Where did my Miami post go? Because I wanted to stay in Florida. This is more footage from Florida. They seem to be winning the winners of the weird weather lottery today. Where's the Miami one? Where's the Miami one? I just had it, for crying out loud. I just had it. Sorry, guys. I really want to find it. Maybe this is it. No, that's not it. No. Mm. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sorry. Oh yeah, yeah. They're like super anti talking about climate change in Florida. I don't know. I don't know. It don't make no sense. This is well. Here's one. This is Miami today. Hello. It's going a bit slow. This Range Rover is toast. Someone else who thinks their car is like so bitchin'. Bitchin' car, bro. Bitchin' SUV, sport SUV, bro. Yeah. So they think it's so bitchin' that I'm just drive through anything. Not so much. Nash Hinton says, I hear Florida locks everyone up in psych wards from something called the Baker Act. I no, I never heard of anything like that. That's interesting. Yeah, yeah. I can't find the right flood I'm looking for. There's so many. Yes, Miami has nuclear plants, decommissioned plants. They have nuclear power plants. Yep, they do, and they got problems. They got big problems right now. I mean, they're getting thumped. It's been days of thumping in Miami and Florida. This is in Spain. In Spain, they're also getting thwumped, thwumped, thwumped by. I'm sorry, I just really liked saying that. They're getting thwumped by the weather, the weather gods. Anyways, man, you guys are cool for being in the chats and stuff and making this an interesting show. All right. Some more folks over on the Rock Fins. Thanks for hanging on the Rock Fins. Oh yes, I want to look at those videos, man. I got those links. I just haven't had a time to go like look at all those videos, and I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that. Oh, thanks, Bella. Appreciate that. Love you all too. Love you too. What's up on Twitter, man? What's up on Twitter, bros? Are you watching? Are you watching the Twitter? Are the people watching on the Twitter? What are all your kids doing over there on Twitter? What are you kids doing over there on the tick and tax? And what is it called? What is that thing? The Snap Crackle Chats. All right. It does. It looks like chocolate milk. Delicious. It does look like chocolate. Uh, Thank you guys for watching the show. If you enjoy the show, being here every day, Monday through Friday for free, 99, and you are motivated, moved by the quality entertainment and education that you receive on the show, and the camaraderie and all that kind of good stuff. If you feel like you want to support the show financially, well, I support that support. And there are some direct donate links in the description box. You can use any and all of those. And many of you already do, and I appreciate you all for doing that. All right. So got a couple more things. It's almost the end. But we got a couple more days this week to cover important things. Osama, yes, a meditation might be better than what I'm probably going to do some meditation before I do anything else. And I'm probably going to like sit down with a cup of tea and play the guitar for a while and try and mellow out. That's my big plans for the night. I mean, I think that was mostly it. I was trying to get the show together on the flizzy. Know what I'm saying? A rare flash flood emergency was just issued for North Miami to Hollywood, Florida. Between 6 and 9 inches of rain has fallen in the past 5 to 6 hours. Up to 8 inches additional rain may fall in the next few hours. That would be a maximum up to 17 inches of rain. Shnikes. This is from Peter Dines. The longest heat wave on record. 8 more dead in 72 hours in India. A Ministry of the Future type scenario could well be in the near future. I mean, yeah. What style of music do I play? I mean, I'd say my music is mostly kind of blues based, blues soul based. I don't know, blues soul jazz. I play acoustic and electric. I play a bunch of different instruments. Mostly guitar, but I do a lot of. I'm learning. I'm getting better at playing the trumpet. I kind of know how to play the trumpet, but not very, not super well. So I'm trying to get more proficient at the trumpet. So I practice that a lot. I play the drums a lot lately because the drums are hard, and I can play the drums a little bit, but I'd like to get better. Pretty good at bass. I'm okay. I'm okay at keyboards too. I mean, I can kind of pick. I don't know how to read music, but like if I hear something on the keyboard, I can pick it out. I can like figure it out. It's all good. Jazz Farm. It's all good. I get it. I get it. Um. Anyways, I'm gonna show you this post from Peter Dines. I mean, you know, it's more likelihood than not. Um, can I post my Bandcamp link? Heck yeah, yeah. If you want to hear all my music, or a lot of it is on Bandcamp, you can purchase it there and stuff. But my stuff is all over the place, all over Spotify, Apple Music. Just Google Kevin Sandblum, you'll find me. You will find me. I'm not. I'm easy to find. I'm not hard to miss. Or if you just Google Sandblum, Sandblum is actually an even better thing to Google. It's just my last name. I show up pretty quickly there. There's the link. Yeah, I haven't really posted a lot of. I just released a new song about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Yes, yes is really great. I love Yes, Jazz Farm. Yeah. Um, I have a lot of memories of as a kid listening to their music and doing stuff we did in the 70s, right? Racing BMX bikes and skateboarding and empty pools and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, nice. Well, you're probably a really good trumpet player, man. If you were a section leader. I just started learning maybe a couple of years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. I don't know. Maybe it's been 2 years now, ish. But I just don't have a lot of time to practice, so I try to sneak in a couple minutes here and there during the week. But I can, I can play a couple notes. Yeah, we'll probably see. Was I gonna link my Bandcamp on? I did link it on Rockfin. If anybody wants to check it, check it. All right, people. Man, wild weather coming towards you, right? I mean, you really don't know. I can tell you right now, though, Texas and Florida are getting just hammered, right? Hammerstruck. With the rains and the weather, like they're just getting it. Other places, not as much, right? You might want to feel, um, blessed if you're not getting some extreme like hail, tornadoes, floods, something in your neighborhood. We haven't gotten anything. I mean, it's been extremely mild and just chill here, and I'm like, all right, don't get lulled into a sense of comfort or safety, because I feel like anybody is next on the roulette wheel of weather mayhem. So be prepared. See if I got anybody to thank, and I'm going to sign off for this evening. But I'll be back tomorrow at the regular time of 4 p.m. Pacific. Anyways, thank you for your eyes, your ears, and your conscience. And especially thank you for the conversation. And Pat Labar, I see you on Rockfin. Thanks for dropping the comments all the time, Pat. I appreciate you. Lightning Rod, what's up? Sliding in right before the end. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow at 4. Appreciate you. Until next time. I can't find my button. Till next time, peace.